Well, it's my first day back training after injuring my hand. Not sure what I can do. I definitely can't do any dumbbells or barbells or pull-ups or anything involving my right hand, but I'm going to try some squats and some other bits and bobs that I don't necessarily need this hand for too much. But I just wanted to go through what's in my bag, in my gym bag. I keep the bag in my car because wherever I'm training I've always got my car with me, whether it's at home, whether it's at my studio, whether it's at CrossFit or the gym. So I always keep my bag in the car so that I've always got access to things. So in here I've got a spare of pair of trainers in case I have to run. I'm usually wearing some kind of sports footwear, but like today anyway I'm wearing just a pair of flat goalers, but they'd be no good for running. So if I got to CrossFit and I had my nanos on and it turns out to be a WOD with more running, or if we're going running after the WOD, then I've got the trainers in there. In this bag here I have my swimming things. I've got some swimming shorts and goggles and a nose clip, and I've got my swimming towel here. If I can just grab that because I'm struggling to do anything with my right hand. I also have, you can see in there, my lifting shoes, which I'll be needing today. I've also got this little bag here and this box here that's got some spare protein powder in. Just some sachets if I need that. I've got a towel for if it gets hot in a workout. I've got a spare pair of shorts. Today I've got my jeans on. I wasn't necessarily planning on working out, but I've got my shorts there in case I need to, and I've got a couple of t-shirts. I've got knee sleeves there for squatting if my knees are bad, or if we're doing any walking lunges, especially on concrete. Just takes the just eases that a little bit. I've got some spare tracky bottoms in there. I've also got some, these are a relatively new addition, I've got some long socks because the last time I did rope climbs it burnt the heck out of my shins, so everybody said long socks, so I've got some long socks. I've also got my hand protectors for if I'm doing muscle ups or lots of pull-ups. In the side here I've got a notebook. I tend to use my phone. I use an app called Evernote, which is really good. But I've got a notebook and pen in case I need that. I've got some lifting chalk. I've got some straps. I've got my speed rope there for double unders. I've got a mini massager, a few resistance bands, running gloves for if it's cold. I've got these shoelaces that I use for stretching my hamstrings out. What else have we got in here? Some spare earphones and some aftershave. And then finally I've got a couple of supplements in here. I've got my beta-alanine, which I take before every workout. And also I've got, it's the same, see if I can grab it. It's the same tub, but I've just got some more spare protein powder in there, just in case, because after I've worked out, if I end up having to go on a school run or something like that, just stops me craving food and having to stop off for food or getting that hungry that I just buy anything. So I've always got some protein powder there. In the side, what have we got here? More protein powder sachets. I keep getting these free samples and I just put them in my bag. And some chewing gum. And in here, in this pocket here, wherever it is, I've got some spare change in case I need to use it for the locker or anything like that, or if I need to buy a banana or a bottle of water if I've run out. Deodorant, mega important. I've got my lifting belt, and I've also got somewhere else in here my dipping belt as well. So I think that's it, but as you can see I'm mega prepared wherever I am. I've always got the right equipment, I can always train, there's no excuses. So if you want to succeed, if you want to be able to train with no excuses and not be worrying about your hands hurting or not having your belt or have the right equipment, just be prepared in advance.